Alrighty, what's up, guys? So today I just wanted to start with a interesting thing that I noticed. Sorry if my voice is really low. It's nighttime, so don't want to be too loud. But one of the things that I was just thinking about with the new set coming out, OPTCG, was that this set is more focused around Sanji and Zoro than Sanji and Zoro's actual set was. And if we need a reminder, the set that I'm talking about is this one, Wings of the Captain. As you can tell by the name, Wings of the Captain, right? Like, that's pretty self-explanatory. Zoro and Sanji, they're on the cover, they're the SCCs of the set, excuse me, and such, right? So that, the set should be based around them. But when you actually look at the cards for this set, you'll start by noticing that the leaders off the bat have really nothing to do with them. And let me know in the comments if you have anything to argue about that. Feel free to open to hear it, but let's start out with it. So, for example, Uta, I don't understand why she's in the set fully, to be honest. I don't think it makes much sense, but, who knows, am I right? Let's see, next leader for green, it's Hody Jones, right? Like, it's kind of odd. It's interesting to me. I feel like this could have been just in a different set entirely, but you never know. Perona, I could argue is one of the only ones that actually matches up with a character, because technically it could go with Zoro, but still, I think that's a reach, because it's Thriller Pirates type. It really doesn't make sense to me. Same with Yamato, that's Land of Wano, Fishman, and even all the cards in the set, it's not really based around them, which is just kind of interesting to me. I don't know. And then Hody Jones, too. Like, what? I don't know. Reiju could also be argued could match with Sanji, but again, I also think that's a slight stretch, just because based off how the set is going right now. But I'd say that's the only one that actually makes sense, and this event as well is the only thing that also makes sense, but still, it's really weird. And then also, down here, like, Gecko Moria, I know he's a good leader. I'm just saying, like, it's interesting to me why in this set they're here. I feel like he could have been in a different set. I don't know which set he could be in. Maybe it would be an entirely different set, but that's just my opinion. I just think it's interesting on why they did that. And then when you look closely into it, the only two cards that actually fully mix with Zoro and Sanji are the SCC, the Zoro. When attacking once per turn, rested on, so this character is active, so you can attack basically, I think, 3 times, right? Yeah, because then you rest 2. Yeah, so you can do that. And then there it is, SCC Sanji, reveal 1 card from the top of your deck, then play up to 1 character class of 9 or less, then Sanji, place the rest of your bottom of your deck. Very strong, right? 2 very strong cards for sure. By the way, manga, one of the best mangas, is my opinion. However, these cards work perfectly with the next set and literally no other cards in here. That's just my opinion. If you have something to argue it, leave it in the comments. But yeah, because when you look at the next set, sorry, let me go here. Look at the leader ability for Zoro. When there's 3 Dawn attached to him, if this leader battles your opponent's character during this turn, set the leader is active, then this leader cannot attack your opponent's characters with base cost of 7 or less. So, already, he can attack twice, basically, as a leader, right? Although he attacks into a character, I think it is, only, and then he can attack into your leader. So, it does that. But then, like, the Wings of the Captain, so does his character. So, it matches up, you know? And then I would say, like, look at all the cards in the set, too. Most of them, at least, are Mihawk, Hiyori, that sensei guy that I can never remember the name of, Kyushiro, Kuina. Like, these are all matched up with Shigi, and even this guy, Helmet Ball. Like, what? all of those really actually match up with Zoro. If we're being honest, even the events are better. Piranha, like I don't know, Axe Hand Morgan, they all go with the event, you know. Uh, Also, awesome detail. Luffy's the man who become king of the pirates. That seems like an event that should be in a set called Wings of the Captain. I don't know. That's just me though. That's just me. And then again, like I said, the events very strong. Your leader gains plus 2,000, and as well as you can rest 3 Dawn to rest a total of 2 of your opponent's characters or Dawn cards. Very strong. This one, same thing pretty much. But you can KO 2 opponents' rest of characters. Wow, so that's pretty strong actually. And then we go to Sanji. Sanji, Dawn -1, activate 1 Straw Hat Crew type event with the base cost of 3 or less from your hand. If the number of Dawn cards on your field is equal to or less than the number of Dawn on your opponent's field, add 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and rest it. Interesting. Yeah, that seems like, I don't know. It seems like that matches up more. I don't really know how the deck works yet. It's kind of confusing to me. But this is the only one that doesn't have as many. But again, the event, it's one of my favorite looking events as well because it matches up with Zoro's perfectly. Why can't I find it? In the event though. He's basically just saying the same thing as what's it called? But I love this manga event too. The golden manga. It looks amazing. Comment down below what you think those are considered. Are they mangas? Are they all art? You know, you get the point. This is also a fun event too. Skypea. Where is it? That also is a cool event. They don't have it on here. Well, anyway, it's basically the same event as Zoro. And yeah, I don't know. I know the rest of the set doesn't really have to do anything with them, except actually some of the oh, here it is. It's a purple event. That's why. Luffy's the man who will become king of the pirates. So basically, same thing. I don't know. I like that little kind of extra thing between them. I think it's interesting. I think it's cool. So, but again, like all of his purple cards, again, match up. I know, yeah, I mean, they match up. I feel like those 2 leaders and just what they came with should have been in that set, and then Pudding and like Piranha maybe could have been leaders. I don't understand why that set was called Wings of the Captain. I don't know, because it didn't really match up. Please stage at the bottom of the deck and release on your Lulu 3. Okay, so this reveals an event. It's basically a trigger version of. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I'm trying to figure out if there's any like other things with the character. Okay, bro. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just found that to be interesting. Even if you look at like the front, it doesn't really have to do anything with. It just has Zoro on it, but like still, it's. I don't know. I hope. Comment down below if you understand what I'm saying, stuff like that. But you know, I just find it interesting. Cause like. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels more like what that set should have been than this one, but. Or than Wings of the Captain. So, I don't know. It's your choice. Whatever you guys think. That'll be it for today's video. I just wanted to get that off my mind. Make sure to like, subscribe, all the good stuff. And I'll try to post more. And I'll be making a video on the pre-release. If I go to it. And then I might also be getting a box as well. So, I'll make sure to make a video of me opening that. But anyway, yeah, that's going to do it, guys. So, I'll see you in the next one.